She was a star who burned brightly, a figure of grace and mystery in the golden age of Hollywood. Barrie Chase, a name once synonymous with elegance and talent, vanished from the public eye as suddenly as she had appeared. Her disappearance remains an enigma, leaving behind a trail of questions and a legacy shrouded in silence. What happened to the woman who danced across screens and captivated audiences? The story of Barrie Chase is one of brilliance, intrigue, and an unresolved exit. Barrie Chase was born on October 20th, 1933, in Los Angeles, California. From a young age, she was captivated by the world of performance, drawing inspiration from the vibrant Hollywood landscape around her. In the early 1950s, as the film industry underwent a transformative period, Chase took her first steps into the limelight. She studied dance and acting, honing her skills at prestigious institutions. By 1954, her dedication began to bear fruit when she made her film debut in The Bandwagon, a musical that showcased her exceptional dancing abilities. This marked the beginning of a career that would soon captivate audiences worldwide. Chase's rise to fame was not immediate, but it was marked by perseverance and talent. She appeared in various television shows, including popular variety programs like The Ed Sullivan Show. These appearances allowed her to demonstrate her versatility as both a dancer and an actress. In 1959, she starred alongside Fred Astaire in the film Bells Are Ringing, solidifying her status as a leading lady in Hollywood. Her chemistry with Astaire was palpable, capturing the essence of the golden age of musicals. As the 1960s unfolded, Barrie Chase's star continued to ascend. She was not just a dancer, she became a symbol of grace and femininity in a rapidly changing cultural landscape. In 1966, she took a significant step by starring in the Broadway production of Sweet Charity, further showcasing her talent on stage. This role earned her critical acclaim, as audiences were entranced by her ability to convey deep emotions through dance and song. Chase's filmography expanded during this era, leading to collaborations with notable directors and co-stars. Her performances in films during the late 1960s, such as The Night They Righted Minskys and The Happy Ending, highlighted her ability to navigate between comedy and drama, appealing to a wide audience. However, it was her work in television that truly set her apart. Appearing on programs such as The Dean Martin Show and The Hollywood Palace, she became a household name, beloved for her charm and elegance. Despite her success, Barrie Chase chose to step back from the spotlight in the late 1970s, leaving fans to wonder about the woman behind the glamorous facade. Her journey from a young girl in Los Angeles to a celebrated star in Hollywood remains a testament to the power of passion and dedication in the arts. By the late 1960s, Barrie Chase's star seemed unassailable. She had graced the silver screen alongside legends like Fred Astaire in the pleasure of his company, and had become a fixture on television, dazzling audiences with her poise and versatility. Yet beneath the glamour, cracks began to form. The industry that had once celebrated her uniqueness now seemed to shift its focus, favoring a new generation of performers. Chase, ever the perfectionist, found herself at odds with the changing tides of Hollywood. Show early photo of Subject. Her final credited film role came in 1969 in The Big Bounce, a project that failed to recapture the magic of her earlier work. Cut to film clip. The decline was subtle at first. Fewer offers, smaller roles, and a growing sense of isolation. By the early 1970s, her name began to fade, from headlines replaced by fresher faces and bolder trends. Display newspaper headline. Personal struggles further compounded her professional setbacks. Rumors swirled of strained relationships and a retreat from public life. Chase, once a fixture at Hollywood's most exclusive events, became a ghost, her appearances dwindling to near obscurity. The turning point came in 1975, when she made her final televised appearance on The Dean Martin Show. cut-to-film clip, her performance, though flawless, carried an air of finality, as if she were bidding farewell to the world that had once adored her. After that, she vanished. No announcements, no explanations, just silence. Display newspaper headline. Theories abound about her disappearance. Some say she grew disillusioned with the industry's superficiality, while others whisper of a desire for a quieter life away from the spotlight. What is certain is that Barrie Chase, the woman who had once danced across screens with such grace, chose to exit stage left, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in mystery. Show early photo of subject. Her disappearance remains one of Hollywood's most enduring enigmas, a reminder that even the brightest stars can choose to dim their light. Beneath the glittering surface of Barrie Chase's meteoric rise lies a tapestry of secrets and scandals, carefully woven into the fabric of her public persona. Born on October 20, 1933, in Los Angeles, Chase's journey to stardom was anything but ordinary. While her on-screen elegance captivated audiences, her off-screen life was marked by whispers of intrigue and controversy. One of the most enigmatic chapters in her story unfolded in the early 1960s, when Chase was rumored to be involved in a high-stakes romantic entanglement with a married Hollywood executive. Though never confirmed, the scandals sent shockwaves through the industry, with tabloid headlines hinting at clandestine meetings and heated confrontations. Display newspaper headline, Hollywood exec's secret affair. Yet, Chase remained silent, her private life as tightly guarded as her dance routines were precise. Another lesser-known fact is her abrupt departure from a major film project in 1965. Sources close to the production claimed creative differences, but insiders whispered of a bitter feud with a co-star whose name has been lost to time. Cut-to-film clip of Chase in an intense, on-set discussion. This incident, though fleeting, left an indelible mark on her career, forcing her to navigate the cutthroat world of Hollywood with even greater caution. Perhaps most startling is the revelation of her brief association with a controversial political figure in the late 1960s. While Chase's public image was one of apolitical grace, her attendance at a private fundraiser for a polarizing candidate raised eyebrows. Show archival photo of Chase at the event. Though she later distanced herself from the figure, the episode remains a shadowy footnote in her otherwise pristine biography. As the cameras rolled and the applause thundered, Barrie Chase's life was a masterclass in duality, a seamless blend of light and shadow, fame and secrecy. Her ability to keep her scandals under wraps only deepened her mystique, leaving us to wonder what other secrets lie hidden in the archives of her extraordinary life. By the early 1970s, Barrie Chase's name began to fade from the headlines. The woman who had once danced across the nation's screens with effortless grace seemed to vanish into the shadows of Hollywood's ever-shifting landscape. What happened to the star whose rise had been so meteoric, so seemingly unstoppable? The answer lies in a complex web of personal choices, industry shifts, and the relentless march of time. In 1970, Chase's last credited role was in the television series The Name of the Game, a show that had once showcased her versatility as an actress. But by then, her appearances had grown sporadic, her once constant presence reduced to fleeting glimpses. Cut-to-film clip of The Name of the Game behind the scenes, whispers of burnout and disillusionment began to circulate. Chase, who had spent her formative years in the relentless spotlight, reportedly grew weary of the demands of fame. Display newspaper headline, Barrie Chase steps back from spotlight. Her decision to step away was not abrupt but gradual, a series of calculated retreats from the public eye. In 1975, she married Hollywood producer Jay Cantor, a union that further distanced her from the glare of the cameras. Show early photo of Barrie Chase and Jay Cantor. Their marriage marked a turning point, as Chase shifted her focus from her career to her personal life, a choice that was both deliberate and deeply private. The industry itself was changing. The glamorous era of Hollywood musicals, where Chase had thrived, was giving way to grittier, more realistic storytelling. Cut to film clip of the pleasure of his company, her style of dance and performance, once revolutionary, began to feel out of step with the times. Yet it was not just external factors that led to her disappearance. Chase's own nature played a role. Known for her fierce independence and aversion to publicity, she had always guarded her private life fiercely. An display newspaper headline, "Barrie Chase, the enigmatic star." As the years passed, her reluctance to engage with the media became a self-imposed exile. By the 1980s, Barrie Chase was a name remembered by few, a relic of a bygone era. Her absence from public life was so complete that it sparked rumors and speculation. Some claimed she had retired to a quiet life in Europe, while others whispered of personal struggles. Show early photo of subject. The truth, however, was far simpler. Chase had chosen to live on her own terms, away from the scrutiny of the public eye. Today, her disappearance remains one of Hollywood's most intriguing mysteries, a testament to the power of choice in an industry that often demands total surrender. Barrie Chase's story is not one of tragedy, but of autonomy, a reminder that even the brightest stars have the right to fade into the night. As the curtain falls on the enigmatic career of Barrie Chase, the question lingers: what became of the woman who once captivated audiences with her mesmerizing performances? Born on October 20, 1933, in Los Angeles, Chase's journey from the spotlight to obscurity remains shrouded in mystery. By the early 1970s, her name had all but disappeared from the headlines, leaving behind a trail of whispers and speculation. Today, her current life remains a subject of intrigue, with little information surfacing about her whereabouts or activities. Yet her legacy endures, a testament to the indelible mark she left on the entertainment industry. Chase's collaborations with legends like Fred Astaire in Blind Date, 1959, and Father Goose, 1964, showcased her unparalleled talent, blending precision with passion. Her ability to seamlessly transition from dance to acting earned her critical acclaim, though her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. In recent years, efforts to uncover her current status have yielded few concrete details. Some speculate she retreated into a private life, away from the glare of Hollywood's unforgiving spotlight. Others suggest she may have pursued other passions, her artistic spirit undiminished by time. What is certain is that Barrie Chase's disappearance from public view has only deepened the fascination with her story. Her legacy is not just in the films she left behind, but in the question she continues to inspire. Was her departure a deliberate choice, a rebellion against the industry's demands, or a consequence of the scandals that shadowed her rise? As we piece together the fragments of her life, one thing becomes clear: Barrie Chase remains a figure of enduring intrigue, her story a haunting reminder of the complexities that lie beneath the surface of stardom. Show early photo of subject, cut to film clip from Blind Date display newspaper headline from 1970s. The story of Barrie Chase is one of dazzling heights and mysterious depths, a narrative that lingers in the shadows of Hollywood's golden age. Born on October 20, 1933, she emerged as a figure of unparalleled elegance, her name synonymous with the grace and precision of her dance. Yet, by the early 1970s, her star began to dim, her presence fading like a ghostly echo in the annals of entertainment history. What happened to the woman who once commanded the screen with such magnetic intensity? The disappearance of Barrie Chase remains a puzzle, a question mark etched into the timeline of her career. Her absence from the public eye feels both tragic and deliberate, as if she chose to step away from the glare of fame, leaving behind only whispers and speculation. Her contributions, however, are indelible. Chase was more than a dancer. She was a collaborator, a muse, and a trailblazer. Her partnerships with legends like Fred Astaire elevated her to iconic status, her movements a seamless blend of athleticism and artistry. Yet, for all her brilliance, her story is tinged with the strange and the unexplained. Why did she vanish? Was it exhaustion, disillusionment, or something far more personal? The enigma of her life invites us to reflect on the pressures of stardom and the cost of brilliance. As we piece together the fragments of her legacy, we are reminded of the fleeting nature of fame and the enduring power of talent. Barrie Chase may have disappeared from the headlines, but her influence persists, a haunting reminder of what it means to captivate and then to vanish. Her story is not just one of loss, but of resilience, of a woman who danced through the spotlight and then perhaps chose the quietude of the shadows. In tribute, we honor not only her artistry, but the mystery that surrounds her, a mystery that ensures her place in the tapestry of Hollywood's untold stories.